Watch this. Sorry about that. It's my phone. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Right. They do that a lot. That's right where I was. I was kind of going to explain to you the difference, kind of how I work, how they work. My offer is going to be generally a little lower because it's cash. You don't have to go through all that stuff you went through. But even at the end of the day, somebody's only going to buy it at a certain price because the banks don't loan on these houses that often unless you got perfect credit and can get a 203K loan. And so there's a small market of cash buyers. And even if I think the disadvantage of being with a realtor is this, you're directly with me, so you're going to get a certain price. If you go through a realtor and you find a guy like me who's going to buy it at that price anyways, then you're going to have to pay realtor commissions on top of that already. Plus, you have to pay half the closing costs normally. Mm, right. It sounds like I called you at perfect timing. So what is it going to take cash wise to be done with it? You don't have to worry about it. You guys can get your money, move into a warmer climate where your husband ain't got to be in that pain from the cold weather. Okay. You're asking about 37? I can tell you if we're close already. This is what your house is going to be worth after it's fixed up. I mean, completely updated. It's going to be worth about $70,000. It looks like it's about 69,610, somewhere around there. So basically how I'm going to do it, however much the repairs are, I'm going to deduct from that. That's going to give me a true as is value of the home. And then I'll pay you a percentage cash. So 37, I think we're close already. Um, Let me see. The one across the, how similar is your house from the house across the street? Hello? How similar is your house to the house across the street? Hmm. Hmm. Right. I got you. Did their house over there need the same amount of updates on the inside? Okay. They normally are. So that one sold for 37, and that had that kind of work done, and it was on the market for a long time. I'm sorry, I'm just making notes. I have to do this so I know what I'm doing. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I'm actually looking at pictures of the house now. Your house. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. That's not a problem. I'm used to I've had some really bad homes. I mean, homes that have been close to demolition, bad, and we've went in and completely done them. So I'm not afraid of the work. I can work. I kind of prefer those because, like you said, when you have an eye for it, I can kind of come in and make it my own. If I need to create space, I can create space. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. I understand. I'm telling you, the hardest thing to find is good contractors. That is, I've had them shaft me bad a lot. Okay. Hmm. Absolutely, and it does. Like you said, I know it a little bit, but it takes time. It really does. Getting out there and a lot of mistakes, a lot of mistakes in the process. Okay. Right. Right. It adds up fast. It really does. And just like what you just said, those are all the things I have to consider when I buy one. How much time is it going to take? How much money is it going to cost? Because if it takes me 3 months to do a renovation, then I got 3 months worth of utilities, 3 months worth of taxes. Yeah, like you said, it adds up fast too. And one of the biggest overlooked things on all remodels are the small things, the things like the trim and the lighting and the seals on the toilets, and these little small things add up to thousands once you get into a house, but they're the most overlooked thing when in the process of renovating homes too. Hmm. Right. No, that's fine. We can today's Monday. Towards the end of the week would probably be better for me anyways. I'm gonna be pretty busy most of this week, early this week, so the end would be good. I'm definitely interested. So I appreciate you giving me a shot before for anybody else. I like it. I think it's got potential. The only thing I see this far is we're gonna have to be competitive with the house across the street and make a little bit of adjustments, but I really think we're gonna be close. That's what I'm thinking. Thursday, Friday-ish. How about I give you a call Wednesday and let you know for sure? Okay. That sounds good to me. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why the house, it's a small house and in that area, and it can be worth, like I said, about 69, 70,000 fixed. And that's going to be like brand new. I'm going to have to make it brand new to get that out of it. But that's why. If you go and you put that house in Akron, that's a couple $1,000 house all day long. Just because the value is just not there like over there where you're at. Yeah, I think I got your back. Yeah, let me call you Wednesday and I'll we can set up a time for Thursday or Friday for sure. I'll be able to give you a solid time then. Okay, perfect. Probably be sometime around time like right now, early afternoon. All right, all right. Thank you. Mm, You're welcome. That's how you plow the field, boys and girls. Remember that. I got this lady on the hook. I've already hinted around. If you've seen it, I did subtle ways of hinting around. You're going to have to drop the price. I didn't want to hit her with that yet because I haven't seen the house. And I think she kind of understands that. She said multiple times over the phone to me that, the house is no dollhouse. The inside needs updates, kitchen work, bathroom work. So next, I know this neighborhood. It's right around Barberton. It's a place outside of Akron. Nicer neighborhood. Good people over there. Not a lot of crime. Good school districts. Homes keep their value. Now, what she didn't know, I already looked. This house, they bought it for $14,000. They bought it from the bank as a foreclosure. They did go in. They put brand new windows in the house. They put in a new furnace. So they did do some updating. That adds value. But she's asking 37, and she's asking 37 because the house across the street sold for 37. But then pay attention to what I did then. When she said that, I started asking her about that house across the street. What I did, I made her compare the two homes so she could see herself that she's asking 37, the one across the street sold for 37, but there's definitely differences between her house and that house. And she started saying, yeah, they did kitchen work, they put in new flooring, I think they redid the bathroom completely too. And then she even acknowledged that the outside of that house looks much better than her house, even though they got new windows and vinyl siding. So already I'm priming her for a lower offer. She would like to get the 37, and they might not go with my offer. Then again, they might. They're kind of motivated, not desperately motivated. They own the home. Her husband, he doesn't do good in the cold weather. I guess he got stabbed in the heart at some point in time. I don't know nothing about it. But they're motivated, and there's a potential there for a deal. So I'm going to work it a little bit. I'm going to send somebody. I'm not actually in that area right now, but I'm going to send somebody there, take a look at the house, get an idea of how much work needs to be done. I'll come with some figures. I think we're going to be close around 20,000, and I'm actually going to get on the horn with one of my buyers right now that I know in that area that I've sold some homes to, and I'm going to see if he still has interest in Norton, because the last time I talked to him, he was looking to a house in Norton. You have to keep up with your real buyers. Your real buyers, the guys that close deals, keep up with them. My real buyers buy 90% of my homes. I got a handful of guys that buy almost everything I get. And the ones that spill over, I find a new real buyer for that buys them. Sometimes it'll be a homeowner that wants a cheap home. A lot of the times it's an investor I've never worked with. He's on my buyer's list. I didn't even know he for real bought. He's just there. And he'll end up buying something. And then I know. And then what I do, once I get one buyer hooked and they buy a property from me, I keep working that buyer. I can't stay in contact with those couple handfuls of buyers that are going to consistently put money in my pocket. And that's the key. You don't need a million buyers, a buyer's list, a million buyers long. If you got 10 for real buyers, you're going to sell houses all day long to them buyers. And if you get to where you're doing 2, 3, 4, 5 deals a week and you need more buyers, then absolutely, then it's that time in your business where it's time to expand. But in the start, in your first year or so, when you're just getting in the door and you're just getting moving in this business, just generating leads, 5 to 10 solid real buyers that are buying your homes is all you're going to need. You'll see. Mark my words. All right, Ryan Garrett, I'm out.